All right, just put a comma there. Okay, so after defining our object that is going to be sent toward the server, we can then come here into our post and just define that post params. So we'll then subscribe to this, get a response there. Okay, so we'll console log this response. In case we have successfully posted this, then we'll print out this response. Okay, so let's save and go into our application. All right, so inside our application, I can go ahead and say username. So let's send. Good, we get the response here that our URL, this one that we are sending to. Okay, now if we go to our log file and refresh, we see that we are getting this one, no data params found on this server. Okay, so the message that is being printed is here. So it means this should be got some post params. Okay, so here it should be should put a comma here and set try posting some data. Okay, all right, so now what we are going to do is we are going to create a variable here. In PHP, we create variables by starting with a $sign and then the variable name, and then we give it a value. Okay, so here we'll start content, can just say post content equal to the file get contents. So this is a function in PHP that is used to get the inputs that is sent via a post request. Okay, so after defining that function, then we can come here and say $post data will equal to we now decode this data, so can say decode JSON, that one. Okay, so this function is going to decode our post content so that we can get the values directly that we are posting. Okay, so inside here I will then create another if statement. I say if is set post data, else I can say all right. So what we are going to do now here is we are going to create variables for our data. So firstly we'll create a new variable here, which is username, and then we'll assign it post data, post data, like so. Then we'll put here username, so this will be username, and then we'll just copy this and paste for the rest. So now here we decode, actually instead of JSON, let's say JSON decode. Yeah, JSON decode that content, and then after we decode here, then we encode that data that is being passed. And let's post that one. All we are doing here is we want to see whether we are accessing these values, because they are the ones we are going to use to send. So this is the data we are trying to see if we are getting it from our Ionic application into our to our PHP server. Okay, so here we'll say message and then save. Okay, so let's go and try to send actually, yeah, let's try to send again our application and see. If we save, we see we have sent some data right there. Let's go to our PHP log. Good, but we are getting null values. Email, date, message. We are not receiving data here. Let me see what is wrong. So these are the things we need to go through. Actually, I think let's remove this. Okay, let's save and do it once more. If we can send again. Good. Now, yeah, sending mail data params found on this server. Try posting. Okay. So these are the data that we have got from our service. So it means now we are receiving data to our server. Okay. All right, now what we are going to do now is we are going to set up our Gmail account in order to be able to send mails to it. Okay. Okay, now in my Gmail account, you can log into your Gmail account. Then you can go to your icon here, your profile icon, and then select manage your account. And inside here, you can go where there is security down there, and you go down here. You see mine is set on, so you can just click in case it's off. So when it's set on, you'll go back to your account, and in your inbox, make sure whenever you turn on this option, you have to go back in your mails, in your Gmail email, and you'll see this alert email. Then you click on it. When you click on it, it will open this message. Then you will say, yes, you are the one who initiated that. Okay, don't forget to do that in order for this process to work. That having said, the next step that we need to do is download our PHP Mailer class from this repo. You'll find the link in the description below. That is going to help us to send mails to Gmail. So just download this code. You click download zip. Okay, save it there. All right, so since this has finished downloading, I can just go into the Finder, locate it, unzip it. We are not going to use this entire file. All that we need will go into a source folder, and then we are going to copy these files 1 is the extension, 2 is the PHP Mailer, and 3 is the SMTP file. Copy these ones, and let's go to our PHP class. Then inside here we'll create a folder and we'll name it PHP Mailer, like so. Then inside here we'll reveal in Finder, and then we'll paste in our files like so. Alright, now since we have finished with the PHP Mailer files, now what we are going to do is we'll go to this sample file, and here I will just copy exactly how it is here. Copy this code and then go to our PHP file. Then just right at the top there I paste in that, and you have to know that this import of these files has to be defined at the top PHP file, okay? Otherwise it will not work. So after that, then come just down here and just say require mail exception, put SMTP. Alright, so down here is where we are going to send our PHP. So we go back, copy everything inside this try catch, okay, like so. Actually even here, yeah, this mail instance, copy that, and then let's go into our HTML. Just write down here, we paste in that, okay. This is the part where we configure our Gmail with PHP Mailer class. So inside here I will use smtp.gmail. That will be our mailer. Then the email address we'll use at gmail.com, and then my password will be that one. Yep, I think that's all we need to do. And so we'll come here, I think we'll comment out this, and we'll comment out yeah, I think we'll also we'll comment out this, we'll comment out this, and we'll remain with this one where we are sending our email. So here we'll have something like email, this variable we defined right here, okay. So it's what we are adding into our email. I think here we can put anything. Yeah, we can leave it. That, and I think we will comment out this. Yep. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll add our message right here. Okay, so it will be dollar message that we are going to be sending via ionic application, okay. All right, so that having said, then we'll print, I think we'll echo this, we'll error log this, error log, and then we put this message, or we'll print out this message, still copy all this. All right, so now let's go and test out our application and see if we can send mails. Okay, so inside our application, I'm going to click send again. We are seeing here, okay, the response has been returned here. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have sent. If we go to our PHP mail sender, yeah, message has been sent successfully. Okay, we're having that log. Then if we go into our mail, good, you see we have our email right here. If we check, this is the message that we are sending from our application. Now what we are going to do is to run this application on our device. And cap sync, we sync our project with capacitor. Run npx cap. First, before we run that, let's check adb devices. We check if our device is connected. Good, so we have our device right there. Then we can go ahead and and run npx cap. So this will present us the different devices that are available for us to run on. I'll choose the first one, which is our device. Then if we go to our device, we see that we are having a blank screen. So why is that? I think let's go into capacitor 3.0 requires a minimum ES version to be 17. Okay, so let's go into our TS configuration, and here we have 15, so this will not work. Now we need to change this one to 17 so that it can match with the latest capacitor. Okay, so if we do that and saves, good. Now our application has completed, it has launched successfully onto our device. Sorry. Alright, so let's try to send this message. Firstly, I will go into our inspector here in Chrome. I'm using Chrome to inspect our device. So this is another way of debugging your application. Okay, so I will go ahead and click send, and you see we have got an object here, so we are waiting to get the response. Good, so the response has come, but then we are having this access control origin. Don't worry about that. Let's go into our mail, and if we refresh, good, you see we have our email right there being sent from our application. So in this tutorial, we have successfully learned how to send emails from Ionic application to Gmail using PHP mail server, mail class, sorry. Okay. All right, so meet again in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. Like and share this video